At 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, a major European bank approved a $250 million credit line to a tech conglomerate that didn't exist. The bank's compliance officers had done their homework. They held video meetings with the CEO, they verified the company's tax records, and they even spoke to the legal team. Everything was perfect, too perfect. What the bank didn't know was that every single person they had interacted with, from the CEO to the lawyers, was a generative AI construct. They had just handed over a fortune to a phantom entity, a ghost in the machine that breathes through algorithms and bleeds through offshore servers. This isn't a sci-fi movie. This is the dawn of the deepfake economy. Stay with us until the end, because you're about to realize that the person managing your bank's liquidity might not even have a heartbeat, and they are coming for the world's last remaining assets. We have entered the era of synthetically generated identity. Using AI, criminal organizations and rogue sovereign phantoms are creating super citizens. Digital profiles with perfect credit scores, fake employment histories spanning decades, and AI-generated social media footprints that are indistinguishable from yours. These phantoms are infiltrating the global banking system like a virus, sucking out real-world capital and replacing it with phantom wealth. Numbers on a screen that have no physical collateral. The banks think they are growing. In reality, they are being hollowed out from the inside. Where does the money go when it vanishes into a ghost? It doesn't sit in a vault. It moves at the speed of light into shadow exchanges, unregulated digital territories where AI-managed hedge funds multiply this stolen wealth through high-frequency trading. This is a silent siphon. While you struggle with inflation and rising interest rates, these AI entities are accumulating physical sovereignty, buying land, energy, and resources, using the very money they stole from the system you trust. They are converting your real dollars into their phantom power, and they are doing it with the efficiency of a machine that never sleeps. The elite are not trying to stop these AI phantoms. They are using them as a pretext. They will tell you the banking system is collapsing because of AI fraud. They will tell you that your paper money and current digital accounts are unsafe. And their only solution? The total mandatory implementation of biometric digital IDs. To protect you from the ghost, they will ask you to surrender your biology to the system. The Phantom Wealth Heist is the ultimate catalyst for the final reset. The moment where you trade your last bit of privacy for the promise of security in a world run by machines. The realization that the global stock market is becoming a self-sustaining simulation. AI-generated entities are now the primary liquidity providers in some of the world's largest exchanges. They are buying, selling, and inflating assets that exist only in the digital void. This is phantom inflation. While you pay more for bread and fuel, the AI phantoms are creating trillions of dollars in artificial value to keep the old system on life support, just long enough for the elite to exit. They are feeding the world a mirage of growth, while they quietly strip away the last remaining pieces of physical reality, land, water, and gold. We are moving beyond individual fraud into the era of the AI sovereign. Entire corporate kingdoms are now being managed by autonomous algorithms that operate outside the laws of any nation. These entities don't pay taxes, they don't have a physical headquarters, and they cannot be sued. They are the ultimate phantoms. By the time a government realizes a multi-billion-dollar corporation is actually a cluster of AI scripts in a decentralized cloud, the money is already gone, converted into hard assets in jurisdictions that don't even exist on a map. We are witnessing the birth of a new power structure where the code is the only king. This is the final stage of the phantom wealth heist, the decoupling. Once the AI phantoms have absorbed enough real-world capital, the system will be allowed to crash. The elite will tell you that the old money was corrupted by AI, and that your savings are now unverifiable. They will offer to trade your worthless digital numbers for a new, protected currency, but only if you submit to the biometric cage. The heist wasn't an accident, it was a transition. They created the ghost to haunt you, so you would run straight into the arms of the machine for protection. The CEO you saw on the screen wasn't a person. It was a mirror reflecting the death of trust. The Phantom Wealth Heist proved that in a world of deep fakes, the only thing that is still real is the hunger of the machine. As you close this video and check your bank balance, ask yourself, who are you actually talking to? And who is actually holding your money? The wealth is hollow. The ghosts are winning. The reset is programmed. The simulation is active. The siphon is perfect. Don't hold your breath.